might think you want to learn the cloud and land a high-paying job. Don't do it. Trust me, don't do it for the job. If you're learning the cloud for the money, stop. You're likely going to burn out. 3 years ago, I wanted to get into tech. And do you know which tech I chose to start with? I chose cloud computing, with the big dream that I could be earning $3,000 a month in 3 years. Big mistake. With no knowledge of the cloud whatsoever, I dove headfirst into cloud computing. I even quit my job as a project architect. More on that story in another video. I saw success stories everywhere on YouTube and LinkedIn. And they were about people who moved into cloud computing and got great cloud jobs. So I thought, maybe that could be me too, you know? I had to learn the hard way. It takes more than study time to make $3,000 a month. Sometimes we look at the one person that made it and think we can do that too, ignoring the 1,000 people who failed. That is survivorship bias, and I am one of the 1,000 failures. We should have more failure stories out there so that you don't only have one side of the story. I didn't reach my goal of $3,000 a month in 3 years, but I won $3,000 in a hackathon, though I shared it with my team. I also worked as an intern for 6 months in a new field. Plus, I built many different projects. So yes, I've had a few mini wins and I can't deny that. But did I hit $3,000 a month? No. I totally failed that goal. I was naive, admiring successful cloud developers on the internet, and I was so wrong. You don't. I repeat, you do not want to be me 3 years from now. Well, who knows? You may be one of the lucky ones, and you might be thinking, you might learn from my mistakes and do it better. So yes, you can learn from my mistakes, and you might do it better. And that's the point of making this video. I still have to add one layer of complexity. Everything keeps changing. When it comes to tech, very little stays the same for too long. When I started learning, AI was new. It couldn't even write code. Fast forward 3 years, and AI writing code is old news. Or is it the job market? When I started, the job market was easier. You only needed a cloud certificate and 2 projects. You also had to show you were willing to learn, of course. I miss the days when willingness to learn was in the job description. Now, they want you to know everything. In case I haven't made it clear to you by now, the odds are against you. Period. Big tech companies let go of many workers last year alone, and they laid off thousands of very smart engineers. Some companies cut over 10,000 jobs at once. Those are the people you have to compete with as a newbie to get a job. Good luck. Well, then again, I'm the guy who failed, so who am I to give advice? You could go ahead and learn it with the dream of getting a high-paying job. Let me give you the 3 mistakes I made so that you don't make them. Mistake number 1, I built in secret. I hid my work until it was perfect. I didn't talk about it, I didn't write it down, and by the time I liked it, it was too hard for me to explain. It felt like too much work. I should have written it down as I built and learned. I should have also posted about it, especially when it wasn't perfect. I should have stayed consistent with my postings at least until I was good at what I was building. Regret. Mistake number 2. I did not make friends in tech. I didn't meet people early on, and that was a big mistake. Of course, if I were not building in public, how would these people have known that I existed? Well, you can also meet people at tech events, and I got invited to a hackathon because of an event. My team and I even won. Yes, that tech event. You would think that I would have gotten the hint after that, right? No, I didn't keep those friends. I had no way of staying in touch. You stay in touch by building in public, and I wasn't building in public. Mistake number 3. I didn't focus on the basics at first. I only cared about getting certificates. That was because that was what was popular back then. I thought cloud certificates was going to get me a high-paying job, and I was so wrong. What I needed was to learn the basics to build something useful. Most jobs now want people who can manage current projects. They want people who can read long code. You need to find and fix bugs before those bugs break things. Most jobs, they don't care about your Hello World tutorial projects. And building a polished project proves you can handle the mess that comes with it. But following a tutorial only proves you can copy paste. So to get a cloud job today, you have to be amazing. which is difficult to achieve as a beginner. The golden era of easy jobs is over, and the new era is building products. So now, what should you do instead of learning the cloud for a high-paying job? It is to learn the cloud to build your own products. My mistake taught me a lesson. Do not learn the cloud just for a job. Learn it so that you can build your own products. I repeat, build your own products. Tech has changed a lot of things, and it used to take 5 people to start a product that you can make money from. Now, it only takes 1 person with a cloud account and the AI. For some products, you don't need an AI subscription to build them. Learning is so much easier now that it creates a new problem in itself. Free AI makes it easy to learn the basics, but most people would just ask the AI to do all the work. And that's what creates more problem for them later. I've been guilty of that. You must know the basics and how things work. This is very important if you want AI to do some of your tasks. What if you asked AI to do something and you don't understand the result? That is a problem. You need to learn to read code now more than ever. That's if you intend to be in the cloud space. And there are many products you can build. And I'm not talking about complex ones. I'm talking about simple products. Oh, you want an example? StageTimer.io. It's a simple timer for events. And I'm talking virtual interviews, stage performances, you name it. The idea was simple. Everyone has a timer on their phone, but there was no timer for everyone on a video call to see at the same time. So StageTimer was born. It's a 2-person company, by the way. It solves a specific problem and it works. That is the kind of chance that you have right now. But Larry, I don't want to own a business. I want a job. Well, the secret is building a real product is the strongest way to prove you can do the job. If you can build a small startup, you can definitely handle a new job. It gives you the power to choose. You can get hired or you can hire yourself. This idea works for more than cloud computing. It works for other tech jobs too. If you're still watching, do me a favor. Tap the like button. And if you want more contents like this, please subscribe. It helps us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. If you remember one thing, remember this: build your own products. It's much easier now to build your own products than it was 3 years ago. It's easier to build software, launch it, and test it yourself. You only need to hire people when you have lots of users. Now, of course, you can't build any kind of product using this system. The point is, you can build your own products now. I can show you more products you can build, and I can make more videos about that. Let me know in the comments if you would like that. Thank you for staying with me till the end. If you made it this far, go ahead and type build in the comment section. See you in the next video.